Soon the fast-moving Indo-Australian plate completely closed the shallow Tethys Ocean, which was located in the regions where Himalayas stand today. To the south of the sea was the peninsular plateau called Gondwana land, and to the north was the Asian mainland called Angara land. When these two lands moved towards each other due to pressure from both sides, the sediment on the bed of the Tethys folded and lifted up to from the Himalayas. I told you in the previous chapter how mountains made when there is pressure on the both sides. So in the case of Himalaya mountains also, when there is pressure from both Australian and Eurasian plates, it it changes into a mountain called Himalaya. The Indo-Australian plate is still moving at 67 mm per year, and over the next 10 million years it will travel about 1500 kilometer into Asia. This leads to the Himalaya rising by about 5 mm per year, making them geologically active mountains. They are saying the Indo-Australian plates are still moving, and it will travel about 1500 kilometer into Asia, and they will change the height about 5 mm per year, and making them geologically active mountains. The movement of these plates also make this region seismically active, leading to earthquakes from time to time. Next is the Himalayan range. The Himalayas forms the second mountain range. They stretch from the Indus River in the west to the Brahmaputra River in the east. The Himalayas consist of three parallel range. Himalayan range is further divided into three parallel ranges. First is the Himadri. These are the northernmost range of the Himalayas. Himadri is the northernmost at the north side range of the Himalayas. The average elevation of the average height of the Himadri mountain is more than 600 meters above the sea level. They contain some of the highest peak like Mount Everest in Nepal, Kanchenjunga, Sikkim in India. This is the Kanchenjunga mountains. Second is the Himachal. They have an average height of about 4000 meter to 4500 meter above the sea level and extended over a width of 80 kilometer. Now after the Himachal have height of 4000 to 4500 meter above the sea level. All the important hill stations such as Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Darjeeling belong to this range. Third, we have the Shivaliks. It is the southernmost. Now, this is at the south side range of the Himalayas. The average altitude of the Shivalik range varies between 1000 meter and 1200 meter above the sea level. Now, Shivalik mountains have less height than Himadri and Himachal, and these are at the south side. This range is made up of unconsolidated material such as mud, silt and soft rock, and is prone to earthquake and landslides. They are saying how these mountains made by mud, silt and soft rocks, and they also prone to earthquakes and landslides.